It's just so quick. It's just so quick. It's just so quick. Oh! Ophidian Aspects were in Destiny 1. And they're back in Destiny 2. Now, the last time I reviewed these was like 2017. A long time ago now. And back then, they were one of the best exotics for warlocks because it essentially gave you quick draw. It gave you quicker reloads, and with the static rolls many weapons had, you didn't really have access to either. In most cases, you didn't have Outlaw, you didn't have Feeding Frenzy, you didn't have reload perks, and most likely, you didn't have quick draw and things like that. This is one of those exotics that has insane value, it is extremely good, it's not broken and it's not going to bust the game, and if everyone used it, no one's going to be complaining. But everyone should be using this thing because it's so darn valuable. Hey, you're probably sick of all these video games made for little crying babies. Well, guess what? This video is sponsored by World of Tanks, and it is cool and badass, so let's take a peek. World of Tanks is a free-to-play game on mobile and PC. You can enjoy those crispy tank battles on your computer or on your phone while you're driving. Hopefully in a tank, because it's World of Tanks, baby! We've got 11 nations, tons of tanks, 30 maps inspired by real-world areas. It's enough to make me let out a battle cry. Ah! Listen, I've also got an awesome deal. If you use the invite code TANKTASTIC, links in the description, if you click that link, it will automatically give you the TANKTASTIC bonus. You get 7 premium days, 500 gold, and a premium tank. If you want to run around and annihilate everything in your path, download World of Tanks today, jump into the fun, and thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Links are down below, you'd better click them. Now let's get back into the content, gamers. Ophidian Aspect is a jack-of-all-trades exotic. Weapons ready and reload very quickly. That means you essentially have quick draw, it adds a little bit of ADS speed or snapshot, it also gives you a reload perk built in. So let's say you're using a pulse rifle and a sniper, your sniper is still going to reload quickly. Your heavy will reload quickly. You can use that for PvE, you can use it in PvP, but the overall versatility of this is fantastic. But there's one extra perk on here that makes it a top tier PvP exotic, and that is the melee range extension. Now before, I think it was like 0.5 meters. It was like nothing. But now, it is a huge boost to your lunge. Okay, so when I first reviewed this, I was pretty hyped about the extra melee range, but it actually got better because of a buff to warlocks. In Season of the Worthy, they got 1 extra meter on their melee range, which then stacks with Ophidian Aspect and now is giving you a 2 meter advantage. If you want an idea of what that looks like in game, this line here is pretty much 4.5 meters. If I look at this bad boy, I'm at 4, I go back, I'm at 5, I go forward a little bit. 4.5 meters is pretty much right on this ledge. Now, the Warlocks got a buff to 5.5 meters, but then the Ophidian Aspect takes you all the way to 6.5. So, if we were to look at this, we're at 4, we go back to 5, we go back to 6, and we take another step, and we're at 7. So we gotta go in between, but that essentially puts us right on this spot here. Now, that might not seem like a lot, that's, one partial strafe over, but when you're actually facing your target, being able to lunge to them from distance when they can't lunge to you is incredible. And realistically, you could be here, you could be here, you could be here. They still can't lunge to you, and you can lunge from that entire distance. That means that if you're in those awkward fights where you got a couple pulses in and you're trying to finish them off with a melee, they don't have access to that. And if they go through a melee and they whiff, you have an opportunity to get a free kill. And it happens a lot. It happened to me against other people. It happens when I use the Ophidian Aspect. This lunge distance is insanity and super, super valuable. If you start adding in things like Stormcaller, boys, you can hit people with melees from a mile away! Look at that lunge. Look at that lunge. Lunge. Just... Okay. I just lunged into that guy's butthole. Alright, do you see the lunge distance? Yeah, like, I just went all the way up the stairs. I might as well have an escalator up to his head. Stop it. Just stop it. Damn. I'm losing. I'm getting farmed. Quick draw. Okay, see? Getting that quick draw out, that's incredible. Oh my god, the lunge. Now, if you saw my video on the Beloved the other day, I got a new one with box breathing and snapshot, which I really like, but when I pair with Ophidian Aspect, it's just like I had quick draw back in the day, so it's faster, it's snappier, it feels incredible, and this is the best sniper I have ever used. Period. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to fight me? Because, not really gonna work. Well, that's okay. I'll just quickly swap to my other weapon because I have quick draw built in. Oh, what's that? Quick reloads because I got Ophidian Aspect? Ah! Easy game. Who's the next one? Is there going to be another one? It's alright. Quick draw. Quick draw. Quick draw. Oh, the movement is insanity. Now, I didn't lunge to him because he was a mile away, but you get the idea, right? Quick reload. And, snipe in the head. Oh my god, it's just too nutty! The quick draw is just such a nice, little feature to have. Okay, I might have missed. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. Quick draw. Quick draw. Without the quick draw, I never would have time. I never would have had time to get that snipe off. There's a guy chasing me with the sword. I could switch so fast. Body shot. I could body shot swap weapons because I got quick draw going back the other way. If you aren't seeing the value here, well then, you must be blind. Reloading. Pog. Sniping. Well, it doesn't help you sniping, but... It's just so quick. It's just so quick. It's just so quick! Look at the reloading. I'm ready to go. Okay, didn't get the kill. That's alright. Not a big deal. I'll get this guy. Yep. Wait, what? That's okay. Quick draw. Quick draw, quick draw, quick draw, quick draw, quick draw. I'm insane! Oh! The quick draw built into these gloves just saved my tuchus. Okay? Like, I can't believe it. Oh, there's a lunge. Should we do another one? Oh, there's another lunge. How many more lunges? Oh, he had no idea how far I was about to lunge. Ah! Now, I had been using Karnstein armlets for a long time. And I really do love these, especially on Top Tree Dawnblade. You get health back when you get melee kills. It can do some crazy stuff, okay? And I love these, and when they work, they're awesome. But there are so many situations where it doesn't work, and it doesn't actually help me, and I don't really need the value out of it. But with the Ophidians, I always do. Think of how many times you reload. Think of how many times you swap weapons in one strike, in one raid. The amount of value that it brings long-term is insanity. Is it the best PvE weapon? No. Or exotic? No, it's not. It's not. But any boost to your reload speed and your weapon swapping is good for DPS phases. It's valuable. It's great. You don't have to change off it. Is your melee range going to matter in PvE? Not the most. So I would say that this is a very PvP focused, 10 out of 10, top tier. I would say that this is one of the best PvP exotics in the game. It's a good, decent PvE exotic, but there's probably better stuff out there. Transverse of Steps, super good. Lunafaction, super good. We got the Phoenix Protocol. They got Crown of Tempest. I don't have it on here, but there's a lot of exotics for PvE. Yep, you're going to get more value. But I had to hype these bad boys up because I started using them again recently, and they just are so impressive. They're so good, and I think this is going to be my main PvP exotic going forward. There's going to be a review on the Transverse of Steps in the next couple days, and this one is pretty damn close. It's kind of a toss-up, but I think after playing with this a little bit more, this one gets Thank you so much for listening to my brand new updated review. Thank you so much for listening to me when I have a sponsored plug like World of Tanks. Link down in the description. Download the game and it helps out the Tashman tremendously. More people will sponsor me. And we'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.